best things about growing up was having an amazing support system by my parents. My parents deserve so much in return, words cannot express. I admire my parents for numerous amounts of reasons. Growing up, it was always just my twin sister, my parents, and me. Our family has always had a special bond, the type of bond that nobody could separate. When my twin and I were 14, we had a little sister that completed our family even more. Growing up, my dad was always traveling for work, as he still does. He was always gone 2 weeks at a time and home for 1 week. This cycle has been repeating for about 6 years. The other years he spent weekends home and weekdays away. My mom is a stay-at-home mom. She helps us with homework, she cleans her room while we're at school, makes all 3 home-cooked meals, and makes sure we're getting all the attention and love we need. In my opinion, stay-at-home moms are just as important as a full-time job. As we continue to grow, I've been watching my mom do everything she could for us. Seeing my dad be on the road and supporting us over the phone has been incredible. My parents are the biggest role models I have today. One day I strive to be as strong and successful just like them. My parents have taught me to be respectful no matter what, and no matter who the person is. To be thankful in every situation and never give up, because we will always be tested. They have taught us to keep our faith strong no matter what life gives us. I continuously remember these things in life and what they have taught me. Each day, my parents and I get closer and closer. Every day I realize my family is truly my best friend. My twin and I are nice to everyone we meet. However, we choose to stay close to one another in our family. I'm thankful to have this privilege. One of my favorite stories to tell about my parents is how I made a cheerleader and All-American cheerleader. I've always been the shy twin, and in high school I always wanted to go out for cheerleading. But I was really scared, and so I never did it. My parents kept encouraging me to go out, so my sophomore year I decided I would try out. The first practice I bailed out because I was so shy and nervous. I didn't think I could do it. The next year I said I would try again. The next year came around and my mom got me out of school early for the day of tryouts. We did my makeup and hair. I was so nervous, but I knew I could do it. She drove me to tryouts, hugged me, and gave me some motivating words. It was finally my turn to try out. With nerves in my smile, I did my cheer, chant, and stunt. By the time the auditions were over, I knew it deep down I had nailed it. The results were in, and my name was called. I made the cheer team. The first thing I did was call my parents. I was so excited, and they were so proud. That summer, we had a cheer camp an hour and a half away. It was a week long, and this would be the first time I'd ever been away from my family. We could try out with All-American cheerleader at this camp. My parents convinced me to try out. And if I made it, we would go to the next step, which was Florida. Every night I would FaceTime my mom and dad and show them my materials. And my mom used to be a cheer coach, so she was teaching me and perfecting my materials. There were only 17 cheerleaders that made it out of 57. Luckily enough, I was one that made it. I FaceTime my mom and dad, and while everybody was listening, if I made it or not, I thankfully could say that I was an All-American cheerleader. In conclusion, I am extremely lucky to have such great role models in my life. I will forever cherish the memories I have with not only my parents, however my whole family. Praising my parents is easily done. There is so much to be said in such a short time. However, this is just one way my parents were there for me, supporting me. I admire them more than anybody. Thank you.